Podcast with Bananas on Holiday, and this is the Happy Harpist. We also wanted to broadcast on my YouNow channel so nobody missed this interesting interview. Take it away.
Alright, we'll wait for you to sit down and get comfortable with that mic.
Alrighty.
Are we all ready? And let her get scooted in there. Good?
I'm good. You good?
You hearing everybody? Well,
Yep.
except me.
Yeah. Why don't you move that mic? Just turn it toward.
There you go.
Better?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We're live. Hello, listeners! Welcome to episode 2 of Bananas on Holiday. Today is January 28th, 2016, and we are here to celebrate National Kazoo Day!
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
What the hell is a kazoo?
Oh, really? You don't know what a kazoo is?
I really don't.
Wow, you do a good kazoo.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you. I practiced a little bit last night.
I think Justin Bieber should know about you.
I could be his kazooist.
That's it.
You know what I'm talking about? It's a plastic tube.
Looks like a kayak, except it's about that long. And
It's an instrument.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay. Yeah. I got
National Kazoo Day!
National Kazoo Day.
That's right. And I'm your host, Banana, and I'm here with my wife / co-host, Tinnel. We are joined by author and lifestyle coach, Denise Martin. She comes with a harp.
Eve. This is Eve.
And we're going to learn more about Denise and what she does a little later in the show, but for now, Happy Kazoo Day!
Yeah, we have to clarify for our YouNow viewers that we are taping a show that's going to air on their podcast the 28th. We haven't lost our minds. We do know what day it actually is. So.
Yeah, this is in advance. We're recording episodes for the future. You can find us at www.holidaybananas.com. You can get us on Twitter at holidaybananas and on Facebook at Bananas on Holiday. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of bananas.
Bananas, a lot of holidays. You can get us on the internet is what I'm saying. Okay, are you guys ready for some facts?
I'm always ready
ready
for some banana facts.
These are kazoo facts.
Well, they're all banana facts.
That's true. The kazoo was invented in the United States by Thaddeus von Clegg.
His name was Thaddeus?
Thaddeus.
Oh, Thaddeus. Okay.
That's what I got out of
I
it.
thought it was Thaddeus.
Wow, that's Mama had it in for that guy.
There, banana.
It was the 1840s.
Thaddeus is like a regular name, but fatty-est is what I thought you
Yeah,
said. And that's
rough
pretty
growing
neat.
up that way.
Yeah.
I thought the funniest part of his name was Clegg, and you guys totally thought the funniest part was
We didn't
Thaddeus.
get that flat.
Yeah.
Or Thaddeus or whatever it was.
He invented it in the 1840s. It was popularized after being presented at the 1852 Georgia State Fair. And it's not a toy. It's a real instrument. Like, you can buy professional kazoos for about $50 online with pickups and everything. And, yeah, so it's a real instrument played by real bands back in the day. Think like 1920s jazz, stuff like that.
I feel like
Kazoos.
So it's like a trumpet or a didgeridoo. It's just a hollow tube. Doesn't have any moving parts.
They actually make kazoos that look like trumpets, too,
Wow.
because you could play the keys.
Wow. So then what makes it a kazoo? It looks like a
So
trumpet.
the sound... The sound moves over a membrane. It's the membrane, like that little waxy part in the toy ones that you see.
Oh, it has a membrane? Yeah. That
Yeah.
Was,
The original membranes, not in 1840s, but like its root instrument used spider egg sacs.
Yum.
What? Yeah. I'm
That's
so glad I
disgusting.
got to mention that because I didn't even write that in my notes as facts, but I'm glad it came up.
And how do you get an egg sac away from a spider?
Yeah.
Just curious.
Maybe you just wait for the old ones, like the ones they're not using anymore.
I see.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yeah, I guess.
Egg sacs.
Okay.
The world's largest kazoo was created by Captain Kazoo of CaptainKazoo.com. It's 50 inches long, and he named it the Triple XL Kazoo. Dude mounted it in the back of his van, also known as the Kazoo Mobile.
Very original.
Yeah.
You can watch a video of this kazoo in action. It really is a huge kazoo and fully functional.
So what is the world doing to celebrate Kazoo Day?
Pretty much just listening to us talk about it.
Dang it.
I don't know.
Which is not the worst way to celebrate an obscure holiday.
Is there a harp day? Because I'm starting to get a little annoyed here that the Kazoo has such a big presence.
I don't know. Kendall, maybe you can look up on my phone here. Maybe you can find out about National
Equal
Harp Day.
representation.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a harp day.
Is there a piano day, a guitar day? I mean, this all news.
There are
Really?
all kinds of days.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
And who
why
gets to decide what is actually a holiday?
completely arbitrary decisions made by, I think, corporations.
Okay.
So the guy who invented the
Football
kazoo.
got Sundays.
Right.
And the rest of us are
Sunday.
fighting for the
Yeah,
other 6
every month.
days, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. We'll spread them out over those 6 days. Kazoos. Kendall, harps, anything?
I see a petition
Right, we're in the
to
running.
make National Harp
Denise,
Day.
did you petition for National
No,
Harp
but
Day?
I'm going to send a donation. We
Sign
deserve
that
to be
petition.
represented. I bet there's more harpists than kazooists on the planet.
That's fair.
They certainly take up more
Is that it, a
room.
kazooist?
I'm gonna guess yes.
Kazooist?
Yeah. Harpist, kazooist, guitarist, drummist.
Pianist.
Kazooie
Or you could just go peg Captain Kazoo.
or Right?
And drive a kazoo movie.
He's not related to Captain Kangaroo, is he?
He might be related to Captain Wazoo.
Yeah.
His website, by the way, told a big rabbit hole of crazy. So if
Yeah.
you're looking for something weird to get sucked into for a half hour, check out CaptainKazoo.com. You will leave with more questions than answers. He has a kazoo, an online kazoo museum. So he's got the largest kazoo. He's got some fancy, weird, strange kazoos. But by the time you get to the bottom of the page, we're no longer talking about the kazoo museum. We're talking about his own music. He's got CDs. He's got DVDs. And no way to order them. You simply email him your name and address, and he sends you a free copy.
Do we have good kazoo music today?
His music, not really that kazoo related.
Oh, I see.
So,
of course, what was
yeah.
I thinking?
I was gonna bring some samples with me, but he actually, okay, I'm gonna let you guys hear his own description of his music.
Okay.
He gives away free copies of his music if you email him. One album is called Not Music, but it's an abbreviation. NOT. Non-Objective Trance.
Still confused.
11.
Yeah.
Its subcategory is electronic noise, which I've heard before, but I didn't see it coming. I didn't see that by the time I scrolled to the bottom of this page that I would be listening to electronic kazoo noise. Again, not very kazooey though. Lots of other stuff on there.
Yeah.
Not many kazoos.
I feel like it's misleading a little bit.
I don't know that. I don't know him personally, Captain Kazoo, so I can't speak for him. But check out his website. He also has a DVD for sale. I have no idea how much it costs.
Great marketing plan.
Yeah.
You can email him and request
Just
a
give us your
copy.
credit card, we'll take what we want, and we'll
Exactly.
send you
Yeah.
something.
This-
Should be great.
We just do that with our episodes.
Yeah,
Just
really.
give us your credit card information.
We'll handle it.
We'll
We'll make
handle
it fair.
It's a
It'll-
convenience fee.
It'll be a fair price,
Yeah.
but we're not going to tell you what that price is.
Exactly.
But
But
it'll
trust
be fair.
us.
Yeah.
Trust us.
That's right. The DVD is called Hum, Don't Blow. That's a kazoo slogan.
I see. You probably have to be a kazooist to really...
Yeah, I myself have never dabbled in the kazoo business.
Well,
I think I have, but I was too drunk. I don't remember.
Yeah,
4 years ago, so...
The worst possible way you could learn how to play the kazoo would be by buying the kit from Barnes & Noble, How to Play the Kazoo Kit. Because it came with a broken kazoo. Which is what his 76-minute DVD is all about. It took him 76 minutes to basically say, Barnes & Noble sold it How to Play the Kazoo Kit with broken kazoos. The end.
Wow. Oh, yeah. That's
So
probably
again,
not going to get an Academy Award.
not sure how much it costs, but
It's too much,
But
whatever it is.
You have to pay for someone to tell you exactly what you just said. And
Well, you got to
You're
pay
welcome.
to get a pissed off consumer report. There's a lot of better
Yeah,
ways to get one.
That's fair enough.
we are definitely going to get one complaint, and that's going to be from Captain Kazoo, because his sales are going to drop.
Yeah.
I've just blown the lid off of his
Wait a
DVDs.
minute, is this it's his kit that Palace is selling?
No, the DVD about it, though,
Oh.
is for sale.
Oh, we gave away all the information
Yeah.
already, yeah.
It's no longer necessary to buy
the
his
kit didn't
DVD.
work. Okay, save your money next.
So he's a strange bird. Check him out. CaptainKazoo.com. That's, yeah. Just wanted to share that with you guys. The kazoo, the banjo, and the electric guitar are all American inventions. Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I'm
But-
surprised that they're that young. They must have ancestors.
You should be surprised. You should be surprised. Which
Surprise.
is a section of the show where, surprisingly, you've been lied to
Ah, okay.
for a long time.
Yeah.
So, the kazoo, the banjo, the electric guitar, all American instruments. At least that's what the big instrument lobbyists
Question.
want you to believe. Because it's not true.
Are the lobbyists themselves big? Or are the lobbyists lobbying for big instruments?
Kazoos, very tiny, unless you're talking about the triple XL kazoo on CaptainKazoo.com. They can fit in your pocket. So I'm going to guess the lobbyists themselves, again,
I'm
are
sorry,
what's big.
I have a
Yeah.
bad visual of like a Magnum condom in the 50-inch kazoo. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute.
Hum, don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it now. It took me a while.
So, anyways.
Back to the show.
This is
dear.
disturbing. Here's what my research taught me. The banjo was brought here as a 4-stringed instrument by African slaves. Right? I know, right? Then, at that time it was called the banjar. Okay, so the banjar comes to America through slavery, white people. Then some white dude named Joel Walker Sweeney slapped a 5th string on it, called it a banjo, and claimed he invented it. Mass-produced it, played it all over the world, took it to Europe, popularized it. End of story. That is sad. I know, right?
I'll never play a banjo again.
Not the same way. Not without white guilt.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah. After learning this, so the first thing I learned was about banjos. Because when I read this fact on a website that the banjo, the kazoo, the electric guitar are all American inventions, and I thought, like you, that doesn't sound right.
They've been around longer than that.
Yeah.
So I looked up the banjo, and then got more worried. So I looked up the kazoo, and again, African roots. So we're just really rude about inventing instruments.
We're pretty rude
Stealing
about
cultures,
land,
land, not real great about what's, you
It's
know,
not ours.
what's
that
not
we
ours.
claim is ours.
So, public service announcement. White people, cut that shit out! Just because you like something does
Now,
not...
wait.
Oh, okay, alright.
All right. So, assuming all white people have those behaviors is like calling all black people the N-word. I'm a
Only-
white person. I don't participate in any of that stuff.
Only
So.
historic
Yeah, but it's a dangerous line, man. It accuses everybody of something that they didn't do. Each individual should be judged on what they did. And by the way, black people sold their own into slavery, and slavery was started because of the sugar trade. So it's, I have a problem with that white guilt message, because there's a lot of white people who, risk their lives to run slaves and to help them save their lives, and there's a lot of us who weren't involved at all that don't deserve to be judged by someone else's behavior.
That is absolutely true.
Thank you.
And the journalistic integrity of this show is not that high. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Not what I thought you were going to say.
The facts that we present here are mostly true.
Okay.
And then we just say things
Right,
that
okay.
aren't even necessarily true. I'll throw it out there right there. Episode 2.
Surprise.
Get surprised. Sometimes we just say stuff.
Okay.
But that is a good history
That
lesson. Thank you. Yeah, so, let's see here. Yeah, so now that we're on the topic of surprises, that's good news, because that's the next segment, officially. In the spirit of, again, journalistic integrity, I have to bring attention to a mistake we made in episode 1. Tinnell. We talked about Betty Crocker regarding her cake mixes. So,
You didn't make fun of Betty.
no, we weren't sure. So,
Icon.
yeah, she is a cultural icon.
Yeah.
We
We would
just-
have diabetes if it wasn't for Betty.
Oh.
Come on, give her props where props are due. Sorry, I interrupted. You were saying?
No, please, feel free to interrupt. If anything, this show was certainly about interrupting
Okay.
anybody.
Back to Betty.
Betty Crocker, we weren't making fun of her. We were wondering if she's dead or alive.
Oh, that's a simple Google away, isn't it?
Yes. So I did Google it.
Okay.
She's not a real person.
What?
Surprise!
Really?
She's made
That's
up.
bigger than National Kazoo Day. I gotta tell you.
National
I'm
Betty
wrecked
Crocker
over here.
is,
Betty Crocker
is
wasn't
a
real.
lie day. That's, January 28th. Betty Crocker, not real day.
Wow.
Is Martha Stewart real, or is she an imposter too?
Yeah, 'cause she's got a whole line of stuff too.
Dang, Betty.
I know, right? She's a character created by General Mills in the 1920s. They had this campaign where you were supposed to, draw some stuff on burlap sacks, on their flour sacks, and then send them in. I don't know what they were collecting these images for, like cartoons or just tidbits. But along with this, a bunch of people had just questions about baking, questions about recipes. So to answer those questions, they invented Betty Crocker. They signed her name. They had, the company.
So it was like some
Look at
fat
Dear
old
Abby.
sweaty guy answering questions about chocolate cake?
Yes.
God, I
Ginger
feel
cake.
deceived.
You should.
It's a
You
surprise.
should. It's a surprise. Yeah, surprise. You've been lied to your whole life.
Dang. It's like, ooh,
I know.
you know?
We're uncovering the real
Wow,
problems
this is big.
on this show.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm
Forget
glad.
ISIS. Betty Crocker
Oh,
was
God.
an ISIS war.
Yeah, let's
Wow.
focus on the real problems at home, folks.
June Cleaver was onto something, and we thought she was just dusting in her chiffon dress.
Crocker comes from their retired director of the company, William G. Crocker. Not sure how fat he is, but he might be the fat
Well,
slim
he's not
guy.
fat,
So he was real, but he had an imaginary lover named Betty.
He did. I don't know if he himself was answering the questions, but they did use his surname. And then Betty chose him just because it sounded friendly. Good old Betty.
Old Betty.
Betty.
Yeah,
Hey. Well, I'll get over it in time.
that's okay. Chew
Yeah.
on it.
I don't think I will.
Move on.
It's big.
I mean, I think I have to eat a cake now every week in honor of Betty's memory.
I suppose the next thing you're going to say is the Pillsbury Doughboy wasn't real either.
I see him on commercials.
Yeah, he's still around.
He
He's
is
still
real.
well by his career. He's kept it going.
Oh gosh, Betty Crocker. Yeah, I don't know that I'll ever buy a cake box mix again.
No, I'm done.
Moment of silence.
Yeah, that's what I was
Betty
thinking.
Crocker.
We need to.
She's not even
American-
dead. She never existed.
American.
But she's dead in our hearts because she was alive.
My heart's way
In
more
our
dead
hearts.
now.
Yeah, it's
than when I
even worse
started.
than
We need
Martha
a
going to
warrant.
jail. I mean, she's dead. She's not coming back.
That's
Should
a
we
good
have a
point.
cake at the funeral?
No. What kind? Not angel food cake.
Yeah.
Because
Well-
they're liars.
Well, no,
Just
but
don't lie.
she's now an angel, so that might be perfect.
Yeah.
What a crock.
Oh!
Whoa,
That's
that was
so
good.
So
Deep.
good.
Deep.
Denise,
I reached.
You are
I reached.
I want some cake now.
Yeah, really.
5 stars to Denise
Thank
for
you.
that one. Timo, let's talk about one other surprise that you have for us. A couple weeks ago, wink wink, you had a trip to Georgia.
I did. Okay,
Tell us about your surprise.
So we live in Oregon. No sales tax in Oregon. And I grew up in the Midwest where we have sales tax. But over the past year and a half, 2 years, I've gotten used to not paying sales tax. And, you know, just enjoying the fact that the price you see is the price you pay. So,
Yeah.
when I flew to Georgia, I ate at a McDonald's. I saw the price on the menu. It was like $5.74, whatever it was. And then I had to pay like $6.09, and I was like, "What happened?" Oh,
That was God saying, "Don't eat that."
Yeah,
Don't eat it
It
in
was.
Georgia, at least.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But anyways, so it just makes me sad that I can go to a place in my life and pay more than they say I'm gonna pay. It was an awful surprise. For sure.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Thank you
It's
for
not really deep.
covering
I mean-
that story for us.
You're welcome. Back to you.
Speaking of McDonald's, Denise, I apologize. I know you're a lifestyle coach. You're nutritious. These events are in our past.
Oh,
I have
good.
not
Okay.
eaten McDonald's today.
Yeah.
Not since I met you. Since I met Denise, I've not eaten fast food once.
All right.
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
Yeah. Well, we'll
Yeah.
have a long and fruitful relationship.
Yeah. If you could keep me out of fast food restaurants, then I'd say I probably
doing
will.
all right.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Yeah.
So, speaking
Good
of
old Max
McDonald's,
Lounge.
Kendall and I went there on our way to a friend's house a few weeks ago, grabbing quick dinner, whatever. And I have to say, I was, quote, not loving it. I wasn't loving McDonald's. Big surprise there. Why don't they have ketchup pumps anymore? You know what I'm
Too
talking
much
about?
waste.
Okay.
They didn't want to.
I did think about that. A lot of people waste a lot of things when they have unlimited amounts, but I myself use every drop of that ketchup. I'm a responsible pumper. I pump what I need.
Here's the other side of the argument: is you're way better off grabbing a package than a pump that's been out on the counter for 3 weeks with
Oh,
food
the
that can spoil. Yeah,
germs.
so.
Oh.
Safety-wise, and one must think about their safety when they go to
When they go to
McDonald's.
That's why I'm there.
It's really most unsafe when you actually get into the food, but the packet is a better choice than the ketchup container.
That
But they have
doesn't
them
make
behind
me
the
feel
counter.
better in hindsight, but at the time, here's what I was thinking. I need a lot of ketchup, okay? Well,
Sugar.
Yes, thank you.
Ketchup
Need-
has 8% more sugar than ice cream. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Whoa! Denise has some cold facts.
You
Cold
think
facts.
you invited me here to play the harp? You fell for that shit too. Oh, good.
Oh man, ketchup has more sugar than ice cream.
8%.
Whoa.
But
Alright.
granted, I don't eat 2 spoonfuls of ketchup.
I do.
Well,
That's the problem. That's what I'm about. Yeah, so I eat, I'm ashamed. Okay, I eat about 10 packets of ketchup when I go to McDonald's for my chicken nuggets and my french fries. I need 10 packets.
Yeah, and then, you know, the bun has sugar, and the meat has sugar, and the cheese has sugar, so you might as well have a Milky Way bar.
Ooh.
Except
I
the
can-
Milky Way bar isn't quite so full of steroids and hormones and antibiotics, so it just depends on what high you're going for.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Next time your kids are screaming for Happy Meals, just pass them that Milky Way.
You will not be happy after you get all that stuff in them.
That's true. So I had to you always, like, when they do that, you always have to go up to the counter and, like, ask them.
And they give you one.
Yeah, they get two. The most they get is two. Then I have to be,
Keep 'em
could
coming.
I get a couple more, please? I'm sorry, can I get a couple more? I even say, when I order, can I get a lot of ketchup, please?
So they give you like 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, heavy
makes me
consumer.
feel like a little kid.
No, you're just an addict. And now you can
Just
pile them
got
up on
me
the
hooked.
table and try and get it down to 9. Who
Just
knows?
like a drug dealer knows about the basics of supply and demand.
Absolutely.
McDonald's is...
They got you hooked, and now
Yeah.
they're going to ration you.
Oh my goodness! They're rationing my ketchup. Ooh.
So they got to buy another burger so you can get 3 more packets of your drug of choice.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. It's so deep.
Just take the
Yeah.
ketchup
Oh
and...
boy. It's
It
like
is deep.
Sudafed at Walgreens. They keep it behind the counter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can have all the coffee you want and blow your head off with caffeine, but boy, we're going to ration this Sudafed. It's my thing, too.
I think it
Oh,
has,
okay.
I think
I
the
don't want to
Sudafed thing has more to do with meth. I think
Yeah.
meth production than
Yes.
it does with
But see,
overdosing.
that's one thing I don't understand is why there's an actual prescription that's known to be used in meth production.
Well, it's
and
not a
still on the
prescription.
market.
It's over the counter. That's even worse.
Well,
It's
yeah,
over the
that's it,
counter.
yeah.
Except
yeah,
it's
but you
over
can
the
make
counter
meth
behind
with
the counter.
Drano. I mean, if people are going to make drugs, they're going to make drugs, you know. You can't really strangle the whole, you know, healthy, appropriate, legal population because you can kill somebody with a baseball bat. We can't take them all off the shelf. Ultimately, we have to help people deal with their addictions.
That's a good point.
And nobody's ever been more addicted than me. I did 16 years of bulimia.
Yeah.
I've done drugs. I've done alcohol. I've done gambling. I've tried it all. And really what our country is suffering from is addiction. That's where our obesity, our diabetes, our mental illness is coming from. All of it is what we're consuming. And we're addicted to what we're consuming. We know it's
I
not a
feel
good
you.
idea.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would agree with that. I haven't done my own research. Listeners, do some research.
Or just wait for Savannah to do some research. We all know she will.
Or visit Denise's website, which is...
EatingMyWayToHeaven.com is where you find my book on how I found my way out of it. But we're culturally addicted to a lot of things. So the more we talk about it,
I mean,
the better
American
we'll do.
obesity, we mentioned that last episode too, right? When I mentioned Michelle Obama.
Oh, yeah.
Which I saw on your website, you're not happy with Michelle Obama handling...
Childhood obesity.
Yeah, you're not happy with it.
Well, Michelle, as a first lady, she's done great work. Instead of fashion,
Yeah.
she championed health and obesity, but she got in front of the damn camera with a corn dog in her hand and a soda while she's trying to tell everybody else to pay attention. And, you know, you got to do it behind closed doors. Michelle, if you still got to have your corn dog, I get it. I still got my own addictions, but don't do that on camera while you're preaching to everybody about
That's
health.
a good point. You gotta lead by example.
Yeah, you really do that. One
photo.
photo, it just negates. And then she builds an organic garden on the White House lawn, and then a year later goes, oops-a-daisy, it wasn't organic. Oh my God! You can Google in 5 minutes what an organic garden was. So she embarrassed us all. They've been pouring chemicals on that lawn for years. It has to be at least 3 years, and then and has to be treated correctly before it's certified organic.
I see what you mean. So it's
The
not...
most powerful woman in the world didn't find out what kind of garden she was planting before she bragged to the whole world, and so
Maybe her Wi-Fi was down that day. Maybe
Could
she
be.
didn't Google it.
Yeah,
maybe the White House
Or
is-
maybe her wife.
Yeah. Well, the upside is if Hillary gets elected, then Bill will be, because the First Lady's in charge of the grounds of the White House.
Okay,
so Bill will now be in charge of the
charge.
Rose Garden.
Yeah.
And, you know, he'll probably rock it and do something really fabulous.
I hope so.
Yeah.
He'll probably play a saxophone out there in the
Oh,
garden.
absolutely.
Because plants grow more when you play music for them.
Yeah.
Like some really jazzy plants.
Take his girlfriends in the bushes instead of under the desk. It'll be outside, you know.
We haven't really met Bernie Sanders' wife.
She's been online a little bit, but if he got elected or something, then they would talk about her more. I don't think we really knew much about Michelle until Obama got elected.
That's true. That's true. We only know Bill because he was president.
Well, Bill had a lot of personality. He really knew how to
He
attract the
nailed it.
world.
He
to
had a
his
lot
door.
of personality.
Is that a...
No, I tried, but I failed. Miserably.
Yeah. Yeah, that backwoods Arkansas isn't easy to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
My
No,
bad,
Bill's going to be a
listeners.
great first lady. I can't wait to see what pattern of China he picks out.
Okay. Let's see here. Next on the agenda is music. Enough facts, enough complaining. Let's speak
Oh,
with...
never enough complaining, but...
Let's speak with Denise. Tell us what you do. Why do you do it? With your harp, you've got...
Whoa, that's a complicated question. Okay.
I agree. That's
what
why I
do...
start with it. Is
Yeah.
so I don't have to keep asking questions. I just get it all out there. What do you do? Why do you do it?
Well, what I do, I am a life coach. I've saved my life twice with natural food. At 38, I was dying in a menopause from 16 years of bulimia, all American habits, like smoking and beer and too much caffeine and a very serious eating disorder. I landed on an Eden-type farm with a guy, Patrick McEachern, who had just coaxed the soil for 10 years, working with the diva spirits and nature and Hopi Indian garden, and it was magical. So I landed there, dying and in menopause, and we went so broke that all we could eat was this magical food that he coaxed out of the ground. Not an extra $2 to go to Whole Foods and get an organic this or that.
Yeah.
And in the next 2 weeks while we were on this magical Eden-type fast, I got well. After 20 years of pain, I got well. I came out of menopause, which they still say is impossible. I had wild spiritual experiences, which you'll read about in my book, because that's where the title came from, Eating My Way to Heaven. I just, by changing what I put in, getting all the man-made stuff, I was just vibrating on a different level. Every bird that flew by, every commercial, everything was a message, and I was just on this wild high. And then as I continued on in that lifestyle, 9 years later, at 47, I found myself gray-headed and pregnant. Not only had I come out of menopause, but I had healed my fertility. And I had a baby naturally at 47, and then 10 years later...
What a journey that must
Yeah,
have been all by
and,
itself.
yeah, and I wrote the book, Eating My Way to Heaven, and then my lifestyle went sideways. I didn't keep up with the great diet I'd been on. I had a lot of stress going, and something really awful happened.
So
I had
easy
a trauma.
To go to McDonald's.
Well, I had a trauma, that personal trauma. Somebody hurt me really bad, and my life went sideways, and so, I indulged. Living on coffee and whatever.
Like we all do.
And all of a sudden, I've got a golf ball-sized cancer bent on the side of my face. Now, long story, I knew that I had a simmering case of skin cancer. I kind of dealt with it for a long time. When my diet was pristine, it was gone, non-existent. But it's on my YouTube channel, and it's gruesome if you can stand to watch it.
Oh, I actually guilty pleasure. I enjoy watching gross stuff, so...
It's really gruesome, but in 1 minute you'll see it all go down in 90 seconds.
Did you take like a picture a day?
Yeah, I just
wow.
Combination of pictures. And I did it just by getting back. I didn't go to a doctor. If I'd gone to a hospital, they probably would have killed me, because when you cut into the body when it's raging with cancer like that, it just fights back. Instead, I just got back in the garden, started doing water and chlorophyll, and I set out to deal with the grief and the anger.
What do you mean, chlorophyll? Eating plants?
Actually, it's a liquid supplement. It's
because earlier I offered you water. I brought my own water.
Yeah,
and I can see it's green.
Yeah, the green is what we need. It's how we move oxygen in our blood. None of us consumes enough green vegetables to really rock our biochemistry. So I drink a little in every glass of water. And it's how we oxygenate.
So where do people find chlorophyll?
I buy it. Freddy's has it, New Seasons, or Whole Foods. It's about $12 a pint. Pint should last you at least a month. Just drink it all day long in your water. You'll feel better. You'll look better. I buy the mint kind, so it tastes like mint tea.
Whoa. Kendall loves minty stuff.
The regular kind tastes like grass. You'll never stick to it. So make sure you get the mint flavor.
I think
it's
I could
delicious.
get Kendall in on the mint. Oh, Kendall, you poor thing.
It improves everything.
I always throw her into my experiments.
I'm her guinea pig.
Yeah, I'm like, I learned this thing about whatever. So yeah,
I've used it with diabetics, with cancer patients, with heroin addicts. I mean, everybody after the first glass felt it immediately. I felt better. Because most of us are dying of lack of... cancer is just like... I'm not oxygenated enough. That's what cancer is about.
Tell you what. I will do you a service, and I will buy some of the chlorophyll. Am I saying that right?
It's a product called Chloro Fresh.
Chloro Fresh.
Comes in a pint.
Maybe you can
jug.
tweet that later.
I will.
And I'll go buy some, and we'll try it, and then we'll tweet about how we feel.
You'll
How
feel
long?
better.
You think just after the first glass we should review it, or we should wait a week, 2 weeks?
Yes. Both.
Both. All of the above?
I
Okay,
think you'll
cool.
feel a difference right away. I mean, the sicker you
Yeah.
are, the faster you feel it. But you'll know that your brain works better. We need oxygen in our brain. Your digestion, your elimination will work better. Your sex life is better. Everything works better.
Well, I'm
when you
there.
use it.
We'll do it.
Okay.
I can't commit for Kendall. She'll try it once. I
Yeah.
don't know if she'll keep drinking it, but I'll give you 2 weeks, and then
I think
I'll
you'll love
update
the
our
flavor.
Twitter followers, and I'll update you. Cool.
It's
I
a
love
life-changing
having
thing. It really
new
is.
health stuff to try out. Like, I tried a lot of different things, and I stick with what works. Some things don't work, it just...
Well, and you have to. You have to
there's
like
a lot
it.
out there.
You have to like it.
There's
I
a
mean,
lot
when
of
I
health
was
stuff.
eating to save my life, I consumed a lot of things I wasn't that crazy about, but I was dying.
That's
But
fair.
you have to be able to stick
And
to it.
out of necessity, because you guys didn't have any money to buy groceries, so
Yeah.
your first experience was just, I have to eat,
Yeah.
so I'm going to eat this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things that, you're better off not eating. I mean, you're better off going
Yeah.
hungry than eating McDonald's if you really are on a
that's
health
fair.
journey. So, and fasting is a pretty amazing experience.
I've
It's
done
so
that.
high. Yeah, I started a fast today, but I've done long-term fasts in the past, and it's better than any drug I've ever tried.
You
to
started
have
a fast
experience.
today?
I did.
What time? Just when you woke up?
Yeah.
And eat?
Yeah, because I got a birthday coming up. I'm going to be 59 on the 27th, and I want to look and feel my best, and
That's
I don't
cool.
right now. So, a week from now, my brain will just be on fire. I'll feel very
So, how do you fast?
I just stop eating.
So, water and chlorophyll, that's it.
Yeah, normally I would do tea and other things, but the fasting book that I'm working with right now says don't. So I'm just doing the water and the chlorophyll right now.
That's interesting. Keep us updated on that, too.
I will. And I'm going to blog about it, too. But I love fasting. It's better than any recreational drug I've ever tried to have an experience.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that
it
says
is.
quite a lot.
Well, Jesus, Gandhi, some of the most amazing people on the planet, were into fasting. That's how they shifted gears and got back into their spiritual side. So
Yeah, I guess I never thought about it. Jesus was kind of a big deal about fasting.
yeah.
Whoa. All right. Let's see here.
You get hangry though. I don't know if you could fast.
The first day is
man.
the worst. Once you get past the hunger pains,
asshole.
you get past it. The first day is the worst because you're hungry.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the second day, you stop thinking about food and you don't want it anymore. And you're just alive and on fire about life. But the first 2 days are work.
Kendall might have.
Gotta watch
I
a
might-
lot of movies, do distracting things.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for the fast.
Yeah.
But progress, not perfection. I will try the chlorophyll water, and I will keep you posted. But that's
Cool.
it's always nice to have stuff to think about.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna take a commercial break real quick. We have our first official sponsor. Kendall, did you know about this?
I did not.
I lined up our first official sponsor.
Look at you.
Because, you gotta make that money.
Gotta make a living.
Gotta make that
Nothing's free
money.
anymore.
Episode 2, got our first sponsor. Not bad. Okay, so we're gonna cut to our sponsor.
All right.
So we're paused, right?
Yeah.
So, do you need to adjust the mic, or we're good on that still?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
Move it back towards the heart. Yeah.
It's just a little. Can it go up a little higher? It's in my way. If it could go up
Yeah,
a couple
yeah.
more inches, then I could play. And it could be right there.
So, up, like that.
Yeah, because my
And
hands
we
need
can-
to be right here.
We might even be able to use 2 different mics.
Oh! I have my mic because I'm not gonna
Yeah,
speak.
here. Yeah.
So you vocal.
Here, put this in there, babe.
Oh, that's a
This
great
is
idea.
probably more.
Still on? We're good? Is it going to stretch far enough? Because she's got, like, the back of her harp where it can go. Oh, excellent. Okay, you can throw that in the harp. And we'll have, like, super vocals. I'll move this.
salad.
You've got 2 of them, too. That's... Yeah. All right. Whenever you're ready. Well, except tell Kendall because
Yeah.
hit record.
Yeah. So. Alright,
I'm ready whenever you are.
Alright, I'm going to turn them. Which.
Do you need to test both
Yeah,
of
do
these
a
mics
test.
first?
Yeah. 30. Mark. I marked it.
Well, that's a really good.
Okay.
Oh, I think I can move.
Alright, so just do your
Okay.
thing and we'll,
Do you need to, you check the sound? We're fine? We're going to go?
well, I'm checking this
Oh,
out right
okay,
now,
so ask your doctor if Shantex is right for you.
You're being such a good girl. I forgot to put socks on.
The harp's just supposed to be this delightful background. It doesn't
Yeah.
need to be really loud.
Yeah, okay. So, we should be good.
You happy with the sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Ask your doctor if Shantex is right for you. The side effects include, but are not limited to, nausea, vomiting, sleep problems, constipation, anxiety, hostility, depression, suicidal thoughts, panic attacks, aggressive behaviors, blisters in the mouth. And if you have an erection that lasts more than 4 hours, call your doctor. Because this is a drug that's supposed to help you quit smoking. So if you've had an erection for 4 hours, well, hey, it's a bona fide boner. It's all you. But chances are, if you had an erection for 4 hours, you're going to need a cigarette. Thanks to the company that sold you a drug to help you quit smoking. So the funny thing about this gag is I did it recently in a rehab center where they're all sitting in wheelchairs with drugs dripping out of their arms, and they were laughing. But I got to thinking, you know, everything I rattled off is true. I researched Shantex, and everything I rattled off is true.
I did too.
Did you?
I
Yeah.
checked to see if you were actually naming real Chantix things. You actually, you minimized them.
Oh yeah, there's more.
They're worse.
Yeah.
You said suicidal thoughts on their website. It's suicidal behavior.
Yes.
Ugh.
And life-threatening skin allergies. I didn't get to that one.
That nausea you talked about
Is
may
big.
last several months.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
So I did this joke, and you know, I knew that all of the stuff I was singing was true, and I got to thinking about it. Except the erection, I threw that in for the joke. I got to thinking, you're going to do a really dangerous drug that could drive you insane or kill you with a seizure or a skin allergy, and you don't get the 4-hour erection? That's bullshit. Every dangerous drug should at least come with the 4-hour erection.
That's
don't you
fair.
think?
That's actually really good. We should email Chantix and let them know if they add a little bit of Viagra in
Yeah.
every pill, it might be more worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, if it's
Nausea.
going to kill me, I want to go out with, 4 hours of
with
raw
a bang.
sex. Yeah, bang, for
With
sure.
a
Yeah.
bang. Economy
Really
bang bang.
But actually, I did leave out suicidal skin allergy on it.
You don't have your mic.
I know.
Oh, okay. So,
So we need to give you your mic back.
yeah, in order for you to participate,
Okay.
because we'll still hear the harp, but we're done with the official song. Or do you want to keep going?
You know,
Is
I
there
don't,
more?
I don't know how much it takes to I mean, before we're done, I'd play a song, and I've got another
We'll do
joke
that
or
again
whatever.
then, yeah.
But I don't know. Do you really need to put the mic in there for the harp to be heard? It's not
Yeah.
picking it up. Okay.
It's not great for.
Okay.
Well, it's not great because her mouth is here. Her mouth mic is moved now. Remember? So she moves it
Right.
back out again. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just move that back
Okay.
out so it's catching both. That way it can be more spontaneous
Yeah.
as you keep going.
Test. Okay.
Okay, so I was trying to explain what it is I do.
Hold on, are you?
Hang on.
She's gonna record. Okay. Sorry about that. I
No
didn't
worries.
want to interrupt you, but I didn't want to lose Kendall either.
Okay. So I was trying to get to a reasonable explanation of what it is I do. So I've been working as a life coach, helping people one-on-one do what I did, clean up your diet, change your belief system, and get well. And that was all great, but I can only do it one person at a time. And this year, 10 million people are going to be diagnosed with the form of cancer that I beat. And they're going to be horrified and nuked and cut. And I want to get this healthy living information out that we can fix our body. So, lo and behold,